What is going on, Leo? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazzy, your favorite Cali reader. This is going to be your unexpected reading. What may be happening or going on for you that you're not expecting over the next 30 days, okay? So I am going to first dive into the bottoms of the decks of the bottom messages of the decks that I'm using for your reading, and get the hidden messages that are there that you may not be seeing, but this is unexpected stuff that you may not be expecting, or that may be happening that you're not privy to yet. So we're going to jump into general messages, money, career, finances, love, potential challenges, and unexpected outcome, okay? And anytime I say potential, just understand that's because your free will always has the ability to change things or shift things. You get to decide how this plays out for you, if it does at all, okay? Your decisions or lack thereof will always play a part in your own reality. So remember, these messages, as always, are general and timeless. So whenever you find them is when they are meant for you. Please only take what feels like it resonates and sits well with your own spirit. Take those that are for you, and please leave the rest for someone else. These messages only come from the highest good of all involved. That is the intention that I set, and I stand strong on that. So we're gonna jump into your messages. So when I was in pre-shuffle, I did see, I happened to look at my clock and it said 123 on the clock. So 1:23 p.m. So some of you may be seeing 123, that may be of significance, but my point in what I was getting at is your messages were already starting. I was already starting to get downloads. So just bear with me as I, start to dive into the reading, because as I was just kind of like meditating on the bottoms of the decks, it's just like a lot is already flowing in. So I feel like I'm talking to quite a few different Leos who are experiencing maybe similar things, but very different things at the same time. So please bear with me as I channel the messages for you, okay? So like I said, I did see 123. So some of you may be seeing 123 quite a bit. For me as a reader, that's kind of indicative. I always like for you guys to do your own research on what the numbers mean, and really always starting with your own intuitive guidance on what that means, even for those who feel like they don't trust it or they're not sure, whatever. Just, that's how you build it, is by setting the intention to understand what it means, to let those, let yourself receive what it means for you in that moment when you see it, because what it means right now isn't necessarily what it's going to mean later on in the day or the next day or whenever you see it again. So that's why for me, it's always important for me to try to do my best, at least, to tap in with my own intuitive guidance to gain the meaning of a message when I see it, or a synchronicity when I see it, especially if it's one that's repeating, because what I'm thinking now when I see it isn't necessarily going to be what it means later on, because I'm thinking or experiencing something different. See what I'm saying? So, and that's what essentially makes it personal to you when the message comes to you. So like I said, some of you may be seeing 123, that may be a number of significance. That also gives me like forward progression energy, like taking your time, one step at a time, one day at a time, okay? Not being rushed, not rushing yourself into doing anything, okay? Just kind of like baby steps is what I'm hearing for some of you, okay? So it feels like, because I have justice here, 10 of cups here, commitment, woman holding a coin, life purpose, and unfinished symphony. So what I'm kind of getting here is we do have two 10s, okay? This unfinished symphony card is a number 10, as well as this 10 of cups, okay? It's 2 of cups underneath that, with the 6 of cups underneath that. So a lot of cups going on here. Some of you Leos, maybe this could definitely be someone from your past, okay? A past life connection, whether it's a past life connection or just someone from your past in this lifetime. Something that I feel like this could definitely be someone that you were at one point committed to, okay? Maybe you guys did have a connection at some point. But it's like, I feel like someone is trying to come in to make things right with you. It's like for maybe you guys, you have let go of something, but I feel like for your person or whoever this person is that you're thinking of with what I'm talking about here, this person has not, okay? It feels like someone may be definitely experiencing karma at this time. And I feel like it's because of whatever has played out from your past, whatever they've done. It's like karma is whooping their ass for it, is what it feels like. And so it feels like someone is wanting to come in to make things right. For some of you, this person could be definitely communicating with you. Libra energy here, as well as Cancer with the Chariot. Okay, it feels like someone is definitely coming towards you, you know, wanting to make things right with you, wanting to restore some sort of balance within your connection. Like I said, it feels like some of you are maybe more focused on your life purpose, on, you know, what your mission is in this lifetime, kind of like have shifted your focus away from this connection towards what you're really here for. And it feels like, you know, that is maybe what essentially has issued karma to someone, is because you shifted your focus away from them to allow that, you know, that energy to be, you know, to come in. Because it feels like, you know, even with myself, like for a lot of you, when you're in people's experience or when you're in someone's life, it feels like you guys, your presence is very protective, meaning not only for yourself, but other people. So that means that while you're vibrating on their frequency, while you're in their life experience, right? Interacting, engaging with them, whatever, that essentially can stop karma from touching them because you're there. You see what I'm saying? So when you remove yourself from a situation, when you decide, you know what, I'm going to shift my focus, I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to just let this go, I'm going to turn my attention somewhere else on what serves me versus what does not, is essentially what I feel like it raises your frequency to where now when karma is coming for this person, because they're still vibrating on this low frequency, you've risen above that. So when it comes, it's going to miss you completely. And instead, it's going to hit this person. You see what I'm saying? Because you guys are no longer vibrating on that. Or at least if it doesn't hit you, you are no longer there to stop karma from hitting them. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, for some of you, you're maybe blocking this person's karma from getting to them because the universe essentially didn't want you to get caught in the crossfire. It's like getting hit with a stray bullet. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for some of you, this could also definitely be regarding family, okay? I feel like for some of you, this definitely feels more like a love relationship, but for others of you, it could still be talking about family. For some of you, this could definitely be a woman of significance, like a mother figure, someone who is maybe has, you know, like provides, right? Some type of a woman that's, you know, a provider, or just someone who's really has a lot of money, okay? Or just very financially stable in your life. For someone, like I said, this is someone that you grew up with, okay? This could definitely be a soulmate energy, someone that is, you know, essentially in your life to teach you things, because that's also what this card represents here is, you know, karma. So for some of you, this could be a karmic parent, okay? A karmic spouse, however that resonates or translates for you. Some of you have really committed yourself to maybe like helping this person or being there for this person in some type of way, but it feels like some of you are also being guided to do something else. I feel like some of you, you know, maybe the type of transitions that you're trying to make or the changes you're trying to make isn't happening maybe as fast or as smoothly as it could be because of whatever this unfinished symphony is, okay? For some of you, this could, you know, you could be a masculine, or this could be who we're talking about here, okay? With this yang energy, all right? So you could be the masculine in this, but this could also be talking about someone that you find yourself committed to. Some of you Leos are this woman holding a coin, where you guys have been more so just focused on your path, your purpose, your money, your finances, you know, getting your resources in alignment, getting your resources right, getting your money right, okay? And I feel like you're supposed to be doing that, right? But it does feel like I said, for those of you that have maybe recently disconnected from someone, you know, I feel like someone is definitely going through karma, and this person is, you know, feeling like things aren't over between you, okay? I feel like this could definitely be Leo, someone that you have cut off. That could also be what this Queen of Swords here is representing, someone that you see right through their, the mask that they're wearing. Maybe the bullshit, if they've told you certain things, but their actions don't match their words. Some of you have seen right through this person, and you've essentially released them from your experience. They are now coming towards you, and it feels like very swiftly. I feel like I said, karma is really hitting someone in a major way. With this 10 of Wands here, I feel like things are, you know, it's like things, it feels like karma is like coming for this person quickly. It's like whatever they've been doing, it's just like bam, bam, one after the other, one thing after the other. It's just like problem after problem after problem, challenge after challenge after challenge. And that's essentially forcing this person to transform. It's forcing them to, you know, maybe change their ways. So you know, like I said, I feel like some of you are kind of been in this energy of like, I've already let this go. You know, this is in the past. I'm, you know, forward focused. I'm focusing on my future, on my purpose, on my life, and, you know, my money, getting my shit together, you know, and it's like someone else isn't though. They're focused on you. So I feel like somebody needs to know that. For some of you, that's the hidden messages though. So we're going to get into now what the unexpected might be for you. All right. So generally speaking for Leos, your unexpected is, ooh, come through spirit, door to value, card 31. Okay, and 53, the magician in the mirror. All right, so what it feels like, Leo, is you guys are about to start having opportunities come to you that show you, that mirror to you, not only how powerful you are, what you've been manifesting, but also how valuable you are, meaning how much the universe loves you, how much value you actually bring to the collective, how much value you actually have to bring to whatever these opportunities are that are starting to find you. Some of you, this is maybe going to start happening out of nowhere. For some of you, that is your own good karma, because karma isn't good or bad. It's just what it is. It's the labels that we put on it, right? But if you look at it as, it's just neutral, it's cause and effect, meaning that if I'm a good person and I'm, you know, using my power for good, I'm using my manifestational energy for good, right? Then that's what's going to be reflected back to me. So some of you, that is exactly what's happening here, is that now that you've allowed yourself to clear your energy or let go of whoever this person is, for some of you, like I said, that some of you feel like things are over. This person, even though they do not, you guys have released yourself in such a way though, that is now, I feel like, unexpectedly start mirroring back to you with the door to value. It's going to start mirroring back to you what you've been asking for, what you've been manifesting. Okay. It's like essentially putting you back in your power in such a way that maybe you weren't able to really fully embody with this person that you were around. Okay. Whatever this commitment is for some of you. Okay. Someone that you may share a pet with, that you maybe recently got a pet with. It could be earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So like I said, we also have Libra here, as well as Cancer and what was that other one? Scorpio. Okay. Those signs may be of significance. They may not be, you know, take it as it resonates. So let's clarify this energy. So we have the Page of Pentacles, okay, and the Seven of Swords. So like I said, for some of you, you guys are having new opportunities that are going to start opening up to you. Okay. And some of you may be keeping those opportunities to yourself. And I totally agree if that's what you feel like you're guided to do, you know, keeping whatever the good things that are starting to come your way, especially for those that have been working for it. And it's been like, feeling like a long time coming. It took, I feel like, some time for this stuff to start coming your way. I feel like some of you are being guided to, you know, kind of like just continue to work on yourself, continue to lay your foundation, start over, do whatever it is that you're doing, but fly underneath the radar. Not everybody needs to know your business, okay? Even if they feel like you're moving shifty or you're being sneaky, fuck them people. You know why you're moving the way you're moving, and nobody else needs to know but you. So for others of you, what I'm also getting here is, if this is someone, like I said, in your past that thinks that, you know, that is feeling like things aren't over, okay? For some of you, like I said, this is a masculine that we're talking about here that feels like things are not over between you. That could be who this person is representing as well. And I just told you Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and then I flipped this card and it's the Page of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. All right. So that could be who this person is coming towards you, you know, wanting a new beginning, maybe wanting to start over, you know, whatever that is, wanting to, like I said, make things right with you. But there is deception behind whatever their offering is. Whatever they're offering, it feels like they're offering something small, like they don't have much to give you. Okay. And that could be, like I said, because you cut this person off and karma has been whooping their ass. All right. And that could be, again, why this person is coming towards you so swiftly, because they're wondering, what the fuck did you do to me, Leo? What did you do? I didn't do shit. I just released you and let karma take care of you. That's what I did. Okay. So for some of you, that's what's happening here, is that you've essentially, like I said, just released this person and, you know, kind of like, I don't want to say it sounds fucked up to be like, I threw them to the wolves, but it's kind of like you gave them back to the streets. You gave this person back to where they came from is all I'm saying. And, you know, so like I said, for some of you, this person is, you know, now wanting to come back around. Some of you aren't expecting this. You thought it was over, it was done, maybe based on what they said. But for some of you, it's like this person maybe has been strategizing about it. They've been kind of like maybe trying to figure out ways to come towards you, ways to get back in your energy, ways to get back in your good graces, to get you to actually give them another chance. Okay. So be prepared, Leo. If you have someone from your past that's coming back around, just know that, you know, there's deception here. So this person may be sneaky. They may have ulterior motives, especially if they know they are on the come up to you know, receiving more, to receiving blessings, to really honoring your life purpose. A woman holding a coin, to coming into some type of money or resources. Just know that if this person is returning, there's an ulterior motive here. They may be just returning for what they can get from you, what they can gain from you, not what they can, not really from a genuine place. Okay. So as it pertains to your money, career, finances, unexpected friendship. Okay. So some of you may be, you know, networking, coming into new collaborations that you're not expecting. For some of you, you may end up becoming friends with somebody that's famous or somebody that you really look up to or admire. You guys may be somehow, you know, the universe is like watching over you and smiling upon whatever it is you're doing to maybe make it where you end up meeting or coming into certain connections or partnerships that you weren't expecting, becoming friends with people that you never thought you would, you know, be in the same room with, breathe in the same air with. You see what I'm saying? So some of you Leos are, you know, coming into that. And that's, like I said, it's like someone is seeing your value here. Okay. Some of you, this is like a brand new opportunity that is being gifted to you from the universe, that, you know, like some type of job, like it could be a new stream of income. It could be, like I said, a collaborative opportunity, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be anything big, because the page is typically something small, right? Or seemingly so. It might seem small at first, but it definitely has the potential to become way more, to become something actually stable, right? So some of you, like I said, maybe making friends with people that you work with, or people that are gonna, like, you know, position you to make more money, okay? Or help you with whatever ideas that maybe some of you have, whatever you're trying to maybe pursue. It's like it feels like there's opportunity here that you're gonna be coming into regarding your money. And it could be friends that are like introducing you to people. You know, you may go out with your friend to go, you know, go have brunch or something, and then they know somebody and they brought them in as like a surprise to introduce you. Like, you just never know. But if you're open, the universe has an abundance of ways of surprising you. So clarifying that energy, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Clarifying the Knight of Cups, we have the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Interesting. So for some of you, this could be some type of friendship that has ended on a sour note. That could be who this person is that's wanting to make things right with you. This could definitely, it feels like for some of you, this could definitely be someone who has maybe thrown you under the bus in some type of way. Okay, has maybe lied on your name in some type of way. And they may have done this behind your back. You didn't even know about it. Okay. But like I said, it's like karma is, you know, being served on your behalf. Maybe you didn't know about it at first, but I feel like some of you may have gotten clarity about this. You may have gotten, you know, and it could have even come through intuitive downloads, okay, where you just, you know, like being a seer, being intuitive, you may have just known this without knowing. You see what I'm saying? Like knowing without the proof, okay? And so it feels like for some of you, this person is wanting to now make things right. You have, it feels like you definitely have someone coming towards you. They may be, you know, sending you a message or wanting to meet up with you, wanting to hang out with you, whatever that might be. Someone that maybe you've had a falling out with. So you may be unexpectedly hearing from, you know, a friend, a coworker, however that, you know, translates, or someone that maybe you've done work with, as this is shown up in your, like I said, your money, career, finances. For some of you, this is someone who's maybe been kind of like on your mind and you really didn't know why. They could be telepathically connecting with you, wanting to come back, wanting to, you know, fix things, like I said, make things right with you. So, you know, that feels like something else that can be on the horizon here. Now, what I'm also getting is some of you, very, very, very specific message. Some of you may be getting a message or getting communication from a friend who wants to be more than friends, okay? And it feels like, for some of you, it's like, it feels like some of you are kind of like, don't be my friend and then try to date me. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be my friend, but don't try to date me too, you know? And so some of you may be kind of like feeling like, because they know that maybe if you have like specific rules to your friendships, that they have kind of like betrayed your rule. Like they've kind of like overstepped their bounds in some type of way. So some of you maybe kind of like, I didn't see that coming. My friend wants to date me now. You know what I'm saying? And that could, for some of you, what you're not expecting is that could like end the whole friendship, because this person now wants to, you didn't know that maybe they're attracted to you or that they liked you. They may be kind of like revealing that to you, and you're like, that threw me all the way off. And you're just like, no, we can't be friends now because you want to date me. I don't want to date you. We're just friends. And now you've kind of like fucked it up where I don't want to be your friend anymore either, you know? So that, like I said, very, very specific, but I'm getting that for somebody. So as this pertains to your love life, Leo, ooh, we have let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So interesting. like I said, so some of you Leos, like I said, some of you are being asked to let go of something or someone that feels like something isn't over, okay? For some of you, this is something that keeps repeating. It's something that, you know, it's kind of like, it's like never ending in a sense, you know, where it's like I keep going through this cycle, the same cycle with this person, where some of you are really being told to let it go. So when they come back around, for some of you, if that's who this is, when this person is coming back around, you know, wanting to redo this again, wanting another go around, just know that this person, for some of you, is a karmic, meaning that there's things that this person is teaching you. So do you want to go another round with them? Okay. Or do you want to close that out for good? Because like I said, for some of you, this person does not have your best interest in mind. Okay. This person, you know, is maybe lying about what they're wanting from you. They may be telling you, oh, I just want to work together. I just want to collaborate with you. But there's a hidden motive. There's something they're not disclosing. Okay. Like I said, that's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, these messages are like intertwined like that. So some of you, if you know who this is, you're being asked to let go of this person. Even if they feel like things aren't over, if you know that it is, you know that ultimately what's best for you is that it's over, then let it be done. Let it go. Okay. So clarifying let it go, we have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like some of you are coming into wish fulfillment because you let someone go. Okay. You're getting something that you want because you know, right? The Page of Swords is a knowingness, is having clarity. Some of you know that, you know, this isn't making me happy. My happiness lies somewhere else. And so some of you may be communicating that to this person, that, you know what, we can just be friends or something. Like, I don't know. But it feels like, you know, whatever you're being asked to let go of, it's simply replacing, like it said, it's making room for the new beginning. So some of you, you're being asked to let go of something that maybe you haven't completely finished or closed out yet, right? In order to let something that you know actually will make you happy, that will actually make you fulfilled. Okay, even if this, for some of you, this person may be younger than you, it could be air sign. We got heavy air sign energy here. All these 4 cards down here are air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, another Libra energy with the Queen of Swords, okay? Like heavy on the air sign energy. So some of you, that sign could definitely be of significance to you. But like I said, it just feels like some of you are unexpectedly maybe letting a connection go in order to let something in. For some of you, it's unexpected because maybe you thought that you never let this person go. You never thought that you would maybe feel like it's finally over, right? And for some of you, you're finally making peace with, like, I'm good. Like, this person, you know, maybe we dated, but they betrayed me, they backstabbed me, and I never thought I could actually release that, but I did. And now it's letting in something that I actually want, that I know that I want, that I know I deserve, right? So, ooh, child. So let's see, potential challenge. Again, I always say potentials, especially when it comes to our challenges, because if you label it as a challenge, then that's how it's going to feel. If you label it as just, you know, like a hump in the road, a bump in the road type of thing, it'll be more easier to navigate it. So, you know, labels and our verbiage, how we word things, it matters. All right. So it's just a matter of how you choose to see it. So deep knowing, card 43 came in sideways. Okay. So this is coming up in your challenge, as well as 21, clean it up. So what this feels like, Leo, is for some of you, you may be challenged in letting something go because there's still maybe feelings there, right? But I feel like it's like there's a deep knowing that some of you have maybe been trying to block out, a deep knowing of what really needs to be done, of what the truth really is, that some of you maybe have been avoiding. And that could be why this unfinished symphony is here, is that something isn't completely closed out, because some of you have been ignoring what you know deep down, that some of you know deep down that this isn't for me. I know this, right? But it's hard because maybe they make me happy, right? But some of you are being asked to let that go, to let something in that's even better, more in alignment. But it's going to require you to release it, maybe clean up the thoughts that keep you stuck, that make you feel like I can't do better, or I won't have better, or they're the only one that's, you know, that's, you know, that I could experience certain things with, or whatever that is that they brought to you, that make you feel like you can't do better, like you can't have more, right? That you don't deserve more. For some of you, it's like the ways that your own mind or even past experiences are limiting you. So some of you, this person as well, okay, if this is a person that is deceptive, this person could be trying to block you from seeing the truth, keep you from trusting what you know deep down about this connection. And that could be why it's challenging, is this person could be like literally, even if they're not burning candles and doing actual magic, okay, this person still could be, if they don't want you to leave them, they could be doing shit behind the scenes, okay? Things that, like I said, things that you don't know about, trying to bring endings into your life, okay? Doing things that, you know, would essentially you would feel as a betrayal, okay? But they're not, you're unaware of it. So like I said, this person could be deep down trying to block your your intuition, block your you know, your guidance from coming through clearly for you to know what to do, okay? And that's where essentially, if that's happening, why readings like this are sometimes bringing clarity, like, oh shit, that motherfucker, you know, that's happened to me before. That's part of how I got started with doing what I do, because I've been there, I've done that shit, I've gone through that. So like I said, feels very specific. It almost feels like a fucking personal reading. So speaking of which, if you are interested, feel free to reach out to me for private consultations. All right, feel free to check out my services on Gumroad as well. I am continuing to add to that and update it. So yeah. All right, so clarifying this energy is the King of Cups. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Clarifying the King of Cups is the Moon, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so like I said, for some of you, you guys have maybe been trying to block out the fact that this person may have someone else involved, and that could be why some of you are being guided to let it go. That even if this person makes you happy or whatever, some of you deep down, you know that something isn't right. You know that someone is lying about something, okay? Some of you maybe haven't been able to put your finger on it, on exactly what it is, but some of you, it's like this person, you know, they hold back. They may not express their feelings to you. They may not really tell you they love you, or, you know, whatever. And I feel like it's because, okay, essentially, they're hiding it. They have a secret. They're hiding the fact that maybe they're building somewhere else. They're working with someone else. They have someone else involved. Okay, there's something in someone's experience that they're putting time, energy, and effort into that they're not telling you about, that they're keeping a secret, that they're hiding. Okay, that's hidden. That's the Moon energy. Okay, and I feel like it's because they know that if you found out, not only would you be disappointed, but you would probably leave them. You would reject them. You would turn them down. You would, you know, be like, you know what? I'm not settling. I'm not going to do that. I deserve more. I deserve better. And for some of you, it's you already know this. That's why this here is let go, because even if this person, you know, makes you happy to some degree, deep down, like I said, some of you are doing this to yourself, where you're blocking out this deep knowing. And that's the, thank you, Spirit. And that's another definition of this card, the Two of Swords. This isn't always, you know, hidden information, meaning that the information that other people are not telling us, which it very well could be. But for others of you, this is information that you know, right? But you're choosing to not look at. You're choosing to act like isn't there. So, you know, if you're doing that, if you know it's like, fuck, I know deep down my gut is telling me, but I just really don't want to believe it. I don't want to know that it's true. Some of you, it's like it's time to just, you know, accept that shit. And the faster you do that, the faster you can move forward and let in what really is for you. Okay. The more you avoid it, the harder it's going to be, the more painful it's going to be, the longer we try to act like we don't know better, right? Try to act like, well, if I, you know, cover my eyes and act like it's not there, it'll disappear. It don't work like that. Okay. So like I said, that's not for all of you, but for where that applies, you know, this, if it's your message, it's your message. Only you know. So, potential outcome, unexpected outcome. Okay. So we have the Princess of Swords. So the Princess of Swords is showing up here twice, you guys. So this is a deep knowing. This is knowing, and this is now communicating. Okay. Communicating what it is that you know. Some of you have been kind of like, I've been fighting it because I maybe didn't have proof. I didn't have tangible evidence of what my intuition is telling me. But for some of you, it's like, you know what? I don't need the proof. I trust myself enough to know that I know what I know, and I'm gonna trust that. So we have the Hangman, clarifying the Princess of Swords. We have the Hangman, the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay. So what it feels like is you guys are going to end this over the next 30 days. It feels like you guys are shifting your perspective about this situation, this connection, whatever this is. I feel like some of you have maybe gotten some, you know, some news about something, maybe have been doing your own research, doing a little digging. And I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like you're finally letting something go. You're maybe seeing it from a different perspective, and you're kind of like, you know what, I can do without it. If I need to question someone's motives, if I need to constantly wonder if they're being honest with me, it's not for me. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. I feel like some of you are kind of like coming to that, you know, that realization where it's like, you know what, if I have to question so much about what you're doing, or if you're being honest with me, or if you're telling me the truth, or if you're, you know, got this going on or whatever, if you're really building with someone else behind the scenes and not telling me about it, like, I feel like some of you are just like, I don't want to have those type of worries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather, even me personally, I'd rather go to bed every night knowing that I'm not being cheated on. Like, I love that feeling every night. I love that shit. So it feels like some of you are essentially, you know, kind of like giving it up to the universe and just like, you know what, if it's meant for me, I'll know. And if it's not, like, I don't have to fight for it. Anything that's for me, I don't have to fight for. Okay. And so I feel like you guys are just, you know, coming into this energy, Leo, of really just moving forward, taking your time, focusing on your purpose. Okay. Focusing on your money, focusing on your stability long-term. Okay. and you're being logical about it. With the King of Swords, it's like you know what's best for you. And I feel like you guys are communicating that. You're using that sword to your advantage, to your benefit, and you're cutting out anyone that is not in alignment, that is not only for your, not for your highest good, but who isn't helping you with your progression going forward. If they're not for you, they're against you. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like some of you are kind of like, you know, essentially kind of like giving it up to the universe and just like, you know what? I know and I trust myself, and I'm no longer allowing people to make me doubt myself. So I'm gonna just cut my losses and keep it pushing, you know? That's not gonna be for all of you. For those of you where that makes sense, where that resonates, that's what I feel like some of you are doing. And like I said, this is unexpected. So this may be something you never thought you would do. You maybe never thought this person would do something like that, or I would have to question them the way I am, whatever that might be. But, you know, that's part of why these things happen, is when we try to, you know, when we are in this energy of doubting ourselves, the universe has to sometimes put us in situations to make sure that you never doubt yourself ever again. Period. You don't always need proof. You don't need physical evidence. You know what you know, and that's all you need to fucking know. Period. So anyways, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you some clarity. I hope it did something for you that maybe you didn't know, gave you something you didn't know you needed. All right. But if you did enjoy it, I really appreciate it if you smash that thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you have not. And until next time, you guys.